くいらん心配を。こんなものただのありふれた宝物ではないか。何をそこまで悩む必要がある。
というよりお客様のその態度の方に少々不安を覚えていまして。
You can tell the
これは
fakeness,
ただ
can't
の
you?
ありふれた宝物なんかじゃありませんよ。箱に入ってるのはどれも極めて価値が高く貴重なものばかりじゃないですか。ここで騙されて損を
Woke up
し
a
たら
little bit sick, so I'm a
一生
little
かかって
bit
も取り返せません。
not in the best of moods, but
や
we'll
は
power
り
him
こ
through.
こは慎重に検討しないと。慎重
So
に。
forgive me if you hear me having to blow my nose.
来たぞ。何喧嘩してるんだ。
We're not arguing, having a little
ち
debate.
ょうどいいところに来た。この無知な輩がわらわの方々が偽物だと疑っておってな。
Okay, dear, you don't have to just go out and call him an ignoramus now. It's a tad rude. Just saying. If that's me, I'll be like, oh, alright then, madam. Well, I guess you can reevaluate the next set of words with our next employee. You stuck up twat, you know? Like, what?
そうだぞ。オイラたちが証人になってやるぜ。
ほれ聞いたか。これはモラと引き換えるためでなければ売り払う必要のなかったものだ。このような珍しい品、目にできただけでも幸運だというのに、偽物だと疑うのなら別の買い手を探すまでだ。
あ、お客様、そうおっしゃらずに。ならこうしましょう。確かに私にはこのような貴重な品を鑑定する技量はありません。
Although to be fair, Leeway is filled with con artists, so learn that created Moira, you get everyone that wants a chance to get more and more of it, I guess.
まあよい。ならばもう少し待ってやろう。旅人パイモン、ここがわらわの新しい家だ。今後何か用があればここに来るといい。
師匠。あ、二人とも。
Oh, I shoot you. You look different. Got a new get up. Starting to look like Cloud Retainer, eh? That looks nice actually, I really like that. That's bright green colours.
こんな隠し芸まで持ってたのか。
隠し芸とは何だ。仕掛けによる補助さえあれば裁縫の術など造作もないこと。
師匠。
Okay, well, fair enough.
運び終わったよ。
This is nothing.
多すぎて運べないものはまだ外に
Make clothes within the month. Hell, within the week.
後でわらわが運んでやろう。
Foolish mortal.
ちょっと待って。今思い出したんだけど、かなり適当に置いちゃったから。師匠、少し整理してきてもいい？覗かないでね。私の荷物本当に散らかってるから。
秘密の多い娘っ子だ。ほれ、行ってくるといい。それで、お前の言う専門家とやらはいつ来るんだ？
もうすぐのはずです。あ、いらっしゃいました。ご紹介します。こちらは王城殿の客系であり、今回お呼びした宝物鑑定の専門家
Zhongling, how are you, my good man?
勝利先生。
I might actually do his story quest next. I've been holding it off for so long, but I really, really need to do it. Hello. So he knew immediately. Oh God, what are you doing?
勝利殿こそなぜここに？息災でしたか？
Yeah, it would help to maybe not talk down to people when you're talking to him, dear. You might be an adeptus, but you are still a human here within Leeway. You've got to have a sense of like tact, you know.
ここ2日は新しい茶に舌鼓を打たせてもらっていた。実に良い日々を過ごさせてもらっている。
おや、お二方は知り合いだったんですね。
ある種の縁というものだ。カーン殿は業界でも鑑賞家として名高い。
Good thing we know Zhongli, eh?
鑑賞、収蔵、値付け、あらゆる方面に精通している。彼女の品を変えるとはまたとない機会だろう。
That's the whole part of a community, really, is knowing people in the right places. In turn, helping them, and there's in turn they help
その
you.
点において勝利殿と肩を並べられる者はおりませんでしょう。
Look at her face! She's like, why are they bullshitting at this point?
とんでもありません。
You know what, I was waiting for her to call him Morax then for a minute.
ぶしつけな質問で恐縮ですが、お二方は知人ということで仲も良さそうに見えます。もしや裏で手を組んでいて、私みたいなしがない商人をカモにしようなんてこと。
Now, mate, why would you let the right hand know what the left hand's doing? That's just silly.
全く何を言
Of
ってお
course
る
they're
んだ。
gonna deny. Come on
宝
now.
物のことに関してわらわたちは決して嘘はつかん。カモにしようなどもってのほかだ。
ああ、取引では信頼が何よりも大事。
Hmm.
信じられないというのであれば、
A cold day in hell when you go back on the contract here
これ以上
anyway.
何を言っても千なきこと。行くとしましょう。
大変失礼いたしました。どうかお待ちを。とんだ失言でした。勝利先生が保証してくださったのです。信じないわけがありません。カウンさん、お待ちください。
I know. This is awkward as fuck, isn't it?
たびたび失礼なことを言ってしまい申し訳ございません。それで勝利先生、これらの宝物の価値はいかがなも
You
の
can
なので
just
し
tell
ょ
the
う。
value immediately.
ああ、心配は不要だ。いずれも世にも珍しい品と言える。例えばこの仕掛け、用途は不明だが、その巧妙な構造だけで豪邸の一角を飾るにふさわしい。それとこちらだが、滑らかな線と精巧な造形は仕掛けの術の妙を詰め込んだものとなっている。少祖殿は見聞の広いお方だ。仕掛けの術が施されたものは
You could tell all that from looking at the
貴
chest.
品であることをご存知であろう。
Okay, mate.
このような収蔵品、俺であればすべて買い取
Yeah,
っ
I
て
used my eye powers. I used my X-ray vision to see what's in these
勝利先生をお呼びし
boxes.
たからにはその言葉を信じさせていただきます。カウンさん、私も腹をくくりました。こちらの宝物をすべて買い取らせていただきます。しかし額が額ですので、まずは北国銀行経由
No
で
loans.
頭金を
We
お
don't
支
do
払い
loans,
する
especially
という
at the
形でも
bank
よ
with the
ろしいでしょ
Fatui.
うか。
Absolutely not. I do not want to end up in the Fatui's pocket.
ああ、あの大きな戦争のことか。よかろう。
今はもう戦争という言い方はあまり使われておりませんよ。
Thing is, you shouldn't really get a loan because
さて、
if you can't pay your way, then should you really be taking borrowed money out? Because sooner or later that builds up and then you end up in debt and then you can't pay that debt. You know, that's the one rule in life. Never get in debt. It's one of the worst things to happen to you in the world. Especially do not get in debt to someone that you do not want to not pay within a certain amount of time, you know, or otherwise it's just going to turn out bad for you. Basically, lesson of the day, just always pay your debts. Always.
俺も日々変わりなく過ごしている。先ほど茶を飲んでいたところ、急にあの者に話しかけられてな。こうして鑑定を頼まれて見に来たというわけだ。それで、こちらのカウン殿は町に移り住む予定なのだろうか。
What's that little shoe you doing over there?
カウンと呼ぶのは
Just looking
も
through
う
some
やめてい
stuff?
ただけないでしょうか。妙な感じがします。
なぜだ？俺たちは友人なのだろう。
I mean, yeah.
友人ではありますが、しかし
What, embarrassing for you?
まあ良いでしょう。好きなようにお呼びください。名前はそもそも呼ばれるためにあるもの。何も間違いではありません。
龍雲神君はここ数年で考え方も変わったようだ。
はい。わらわがかつてリーユエ港を訪れた時はあまり長居をしませんでした。
Excuse me.
故にここの繁栄を見極めることもできなかったのです。ですが定住を決めた今、巷に響き渡る喧騒を耳にし、
Feels quite fulfilling knowing that you've put your hard work in, and its fruits have bared well for you.
人々は潮流のごとく集いてにぎわい、去りて生へ転ず。にぎわいの中にも雅があり、静けさの中にも趣を覚える。幾千万の魂が放寸の属性にあるのだ。
Yeah.
千年が経った時、ここの
God, they've done Leeway so beautifully. I can't stop praising the background, man. Like, the landscape is so beautiful. They've done such a good job with it, and it still holds out over the years. Same with Mondstadt. Like, as much as we don't visit Mondstadt as much, it's still got that, like, homely village look, whereas Leeway has that lovely little coastal town feel to it, you know? Like, I'm always reminded of Clarick Bay whenever I was young, when I used to go to Wales all the time, and I'd always visit Clarick Bay. Like, it was a lovely little Welsh coastal seaside town, basically, and it was just such a nice little place to get away and just, like, turn everything off and just enjoy life as it slows down, you know? It's wonderful. I always love going to Wales for a visit, or basically just look around or to stay, really. I think I might plan that in the near future, actually. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through Wales all the way up to the north, and then make my way through Scotland, and then back down again. Because I need to visit Scotland. I want to visit all the countries within the UK, because I haven't actually done that yet. I've gone to Wales so many times. I haven't visited Northern Ireland, and I haven't visited Ireland yet either, so I'll definitely need to plan that as well. And I also need to go to Scotland, because there's quite a few lovely sites that I want to see in Scotland. So, yeah, I think I will do that in the near future. Talk food and Paimon's all ears. Yeah, it's quite surprising when you hear about it, because you hear about that an awful lot with some well-travelled people in different countries, like, say, Americans. They might be well-travelled across all 50 states sometimes, even to Hawaii. But it's quite rare that you'll see them, like, visit other countries. Not that they don't, but an awful lot of Americans tend to see USA as kind of like their world, because it's like, oh well, it's huge, and it's like it spans over like at least all of Europe. So visiting all of America is like visiting the rest of the world to some people. Not that all of them think like that, but some do, and it's like, no, you need to like broaden your horizons, you know. You really are surprised by the differences you see in day-to-day life with different countries and cultures.
そういったことはないと思うが、まあないとも言い切れぬだろう。急に行くなんて、もう、おい、置いてくなんて。
You can fly, come on, keep up. Bless her. That was very nice, I enjoyed that. Well, hello, Morax. Oh, my apologies, you have company. Xiongling, hello! Yes, that's just a play on tongue that we do with each other. Play on tongue. play of words, sorry. Play on tongue. Ugh, I don't know.
歴史上の元王帝君について話し合っているんだが、お前も興味あるか?
Are you just stroking your own ego? No, it doesn't sound like him.
ちょうど今、世界最初の村の話をしていたところだよ。
Oh, the first Mora. God, can you imagine getting your hands on the first ever currency of its time? I was like that when King Charles let out his first set of currency, like, you know, with 50p's and 5s, 10s and 20s and 50 notes. I think I've got one of every one of them now, because it's a monumentous moment, really, knowing that, you know, your monarch or like leader of the country is basically now on a new currency. So sooner or later in the future, that's going to be valuable, especially like, say, you know, say someone came across like a shipwreck and they found like the first ever like pieces of 8 from a shipwreck. That would be worth like God knows how much today, because pieces of 8 was the currency at a certain point. I think from the early late 1600s to early 1700s, because Pieces of Eight I think was something that was used mostly in the Caribbean islands. I think the only anime that really gets you interested in currency was Spice and Wolf, if you've ever seen that. Because there's like this whole like side plot with like teaching Holo, like this wolf goddess of wheat and all that, the ins and outs of currency. And although it sounds boring to some people, I actually quite enjoyed it. I kind of like the idea of him teaching her the ways of the world and like the small little tidbits, like how much currency is in certain places and how certain counties and countries use different types of currency. Like the value is based on the metal itself, not just like what's on the coin as well, you know. It's like, say, if we used like copper pennies and 2 pences and then valued those lower, because, well, technically they are valued lower because it's technically lesser than the silver 5 pences, 50s, 20s and so on and so forth, and 10s and all that. Then it goes up through that system, so it's like brown, silver, gold, and then you've got the paper, which is obviously a 5, a 10, 20 and 50. So yeah, it's kind of interesting like that. Whereas America has adopted more of a form of like, oh, you can have both. Like, you can have paper that is the same value as, say, like a dollar coin, or you can have like $10 coins and still get $10 in paper, basically, you know. Although usually they go by the name of the president that's on either the coin or the paper, really. Like, oh, you got like 10 francs on you, or like you got like, if you got like 20 Washingtons, you know, it's like you'd probably rather go by that type of thing because it's far easier for them to understand that way. Sorry, I've gone on a bit of a sidetrack. I tend to do that quite an awful lot. Sorry, guys. Well, you're all still here and enjoy my rambling, so that's a good sign at least. Who, me? Me? I'm just here for a good story. Sure. Aren't you wet? It's piddling down. Would you like an umbrella?
勝利殿の話は理にかなっていた。多数の意見になったことなく、非常に客観的だったわ。だから他の学者とは違う答えがもらえるかと思って。勝利殿、眼神に殺された魔人はみんな悪だったと思う？
善悪はさておき、元王帝君は契約を尊ぶ。
I mean, war is war, dear. In certain situations, you would look at one person one time as a friend, and then the next they would be on the other side. It's not about taking out what's in front of you, you know, it's protecting what's behind you. So of course, at the time of the Archon War, no doubt that he was probably just protecting those in Leeway. So anything outside of it would have been an enemy. So I can kind of understand where Morax is coming from. If it meant killing those that didn't align with Leeway's principles.
それは話せば長くなるな。真相もお前の知りたいものではないかもしれない。
I mean, yeah.
構わないわ。知ってることを教えてほしいの。ずっとこの件を調べてきたから。
I mean, you've come to the right person, but this is a bit complicated, isn't it? Maybe we should do this inside, out of the rain? Oh, in comes evil villain act number 1. The Fatui! It's you! Hey, anything could be a weapon. Your hands could be weapons. Your coat could be a weapon. Also, I've never understood that. Have you ever had a bag over your head? Okay, that's a stupid question. But to be fair, have you ever seen those stupid scenes where people get kidnapped and they have those bags over their heads? Like, they're sometimes shopping bags. it's so dumb because, like, you put the bag over someone's head. Normally, the first thing you do, it's already tight against your face, so all you have to do is just open your mouth, stick your finger in your mouth, and then just wiggle it through, and then tear it to the side, and then rip it off. Surely. In that case, you would rather use something like cling film, though, because it's much harder to break through. I don't know why I'm giving you guys advice, but basically, don't listen to what I said. Put finger through bag, open it up, hit person in stomach, and then run away. Basically, that's the lesson. That's the lesson. I just always found that very stupid how that shit would work all the time, you know? Like whenever like someone was being kidnapped in a film, like literally just put your fingers in your mouth, get a hole through, and then just rip it off your face. It's that simple, you know? Or you see those stupid self-defense videos where like someone's in the back and they've got a wire over your neck, and then you put like your finger in between the wire. Yeah, good idea, so they can cut your finger and your blood supply off at the same time. And then you lean your chair back to knock them backwards. And there's this video, right, of this guy, and he's got like this slow moving like back of the chair like thing as it goes down. And the guy in the back that's got the wire around his neck is just looking at him like, really? And he's like slowly getting like lower and lower, and then it just cuts to his like funeral card. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, sure. Is that a spine? Or are those just like the rocks she threw down? Are you right there, mate? He seems so perplexed. Is she just saying that because Morax is here? See, I'm not the type of person that's going to blow smoke up your ass, you know? I'm going to tell you what I think of you from day one, basically. I don't care if you're like a commoner, the king, or like, you know, the space princess of like 5 moons or whatever. Yeah, I know, I watched Sailor Moon when I was young. Who was your favourite Sailor Moon character? I actually kind of preferred Jupiter, actually. She was quite sweet. I kind of like tomboys, actually. Although Mercury wasn't bad either. Was it Mars? I can't remember what Mars looks like. Is that the one with purple or red hair? I think she had red hair. Hang on a minute. Show me a picture of Sailor Mars. Oh yeah. Yeah, she did have purple hair, that's right. Yeah, she's pretty too. She's pretty. Yeah, Jupiter, I think, was the one that had that huge, she had like her hair tied up in the back, that's right. Like a big ponytail. Kind of similar to what this lass is wearing, but it's not like a half ponytail, you know? Or what am I kidding? That is a ponytail. I can't compete with the expert here. Yeah, I'm the fucking guy, but alright, yeah. Oh, you were talking about her. Oh, okay. I thought you meant him. I was like, what? Oh, you're just being like sarcastic, but no, he actually meant her. Alright then. Alrighty then. Alright now, easy on. Stop bitching!
こいつ考古学者なのにこの辺りの遺跡について何にも知らないんだよ。むしろ俺の方が詳しいくらいだ。
Well, maybe the runes aren't connected to the same type of thing. You ever thought about that? It's like someone studying to read hieroglyphics, and then like you happen to see like a Nordic rune. They're completely different things. Honestly.
そっちこそモラのことしか聞いてこなかったじゃない。貴重な文化財の価値をモラ
Well,
に
yeah,
測る
it's
こ
not
と
like
し
you
か知ら
can
ない
put value on everything you see.
それはモラで言えば一番わかりやすいだろう。まさにリーユへの伝統だ。
二人とも少し落ち着け。お互い見つけたものを一緒に確認しよう。そちらが見つけたものは確かに渦の魔人の影響で岸に上がったものだが、魔人とは関係がないな。残念だが、この海域にもともとあったものだ。
How would you know if the gods touched them?
俺たちが見つ
I
け
mean,
た石
I
板に
know
は
he's a god,
不思
but
議な
like,
模様がある。
I mean, is he a
魔人
god?
の力も残っている
I
な。
guess you could say he's a god.
研
Even
究
though it's
に
an
役立つと
archon,
思う
but
ぞ。
yeah. I guess you could say he's a god in a certain way or two.
これで収穫はありだな。
Although I don't think he's on the same level as like Celestia's lot,
こ
you
れを
know?
探してたんだ。ほんほん
Maybe if 5 archons work together, they could be on the same level as Celestia Shade, I
俺のもの
guess.
だからな。
魔人の力がないと研究価値がないのか？
I never really liked the idea of divine power because it's kind of like a cheat sheet, you know? It's like, oh, I can just control gravity and stop you from moving, and oh, I can just like alight the oxygen in the air and just burn you all to a crisp. Oh, I can like make the water in your body boil so you burn from the inside out. It's like, okay, alright, that's a little bit too stupid now, you know? Like, come on. You know, it's a little bit overpowered. Like, that's the one thing I can't stand in anime, is like when a person is like overpowered from the get-go, and it's like, okay, where's the plot development? Where's the character development? You know, if you're like just strong from the beginning, like where the fuck does the character growth come from? You know, it's kind of silly. Bruv, you've been nothing but rude all the way through this whole charade. I mean, I know he's the evil guy, but like, come on. Make it like less obvious. Oh no, I fucked up! Oh no, 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 I fucked up, no! Wait, I could have just... Wait, can I... Oh, I could have just fast travelled. I just made a Melazine drown. Oh, I just made a Melazine drown. That's funny. Okay, let's just do this, shall we? And we can just walk on water. Should have done that from the beginning. I was just so, like, ready to go that I wasn't aware of what the hell I was doing. But honestly, it's just... brain fart moment, I guess. Just a little brain fart moment. Oh yeah, it's this big circular thing. I was always wondering how you get through here. Of course, it's story-based tied.
伝説によると、潮の魔人ヘウリアの加護を受けた民は確かに幸せな暮らしをしていた。しかし、この伝説は古くからあり、ここに来た宝刀団も数知れない。価値のあるものはほとんど残っていないだろう。
来なければよかったな。
実は洞窟の奥に潮の魔人関連の遺跡があるの。それが地中の潮の由来にもなっているらしいわ。ただ遺跡の入り口は封印されているみたいで入れないのよ。関係のありそうな装置は見つけたけど、解除しても封印は微動だにしなくて、その封印の由来も解除方法も潮の魔人の研究にとって重要な課題になっているわ。物証がないからわからないわ。でも封印の多くは真実を隠すために存在するものよ。けど潮の魔人は優しく力もあって、
Or protect a specific someone from the truth.
見せられないものなどないはず。だから真実を隠したいのは犯人のモラクスだと私は考えているわ。
ガンオーテイ君はそんなことしないと思うけど。
そんなのどうだっていい。
Wait,
それより
you're
そ
saying
の遺跡には
Morax killed
塩の
her?
魔人の宝物があるんだ
No
ろうな。
way.
人の話を
Absolutely
聞き
no
なさい
way
っ
he would
て。
do that.
あったとしても
They
封
were
印を解かな
lovers.
いと
Why
入
would
れ
he
ないわ
kill
よ。
her? Absolutely not. Also, they're saying this in front of the
勝
man,
利
for
先生
goodness
がいる
sakes.
じゃないか。何でも知ってるし、封印だって楽勝だろう。
あの封印は長いこと存在していて謎だらけだから、きっと勝利殿だって。
多少ならわかる。
May. Huh? That should have given it away immediately.
雑然としているように見えるが、実は解除の仕方もちゃんと伝わっているんだ。
Yeah, it's because I work at the Wong, not the Wongshuin. I work with Hutal, the very zany ghost
勝利殿
hunter,
がそう言うなら
an
案内す
undertaker.
るわ。
I might know a thing or two about seals.
ここ。ああ、変わった元素石碑があったわ。これも関係があったのね。封印を調べるために神の目を持った人を雇ったんだけど、 石碑に明かりをつけた後、何も起こらなかったのよね。
ここの石碑は正しい順番で明かりをつけないと封印の解除ができない。
Ah,
そ
I
してヒ
see.
ントは魔人戦争に関する文章の中にある。南は天候、東は陽光、西は絶運、北は計作。広いリーウェに居場所がないとは。
In that order.
なんだ
Gotcha.
って意味がわからないぞ。
So if we're going by looking at the island head on from where we are,
ああ、
we should start at the top first.
潮の魔人とも関係がある。この優しい神は苦しむ民に居場所を与えるためリーウェ各地を歩き回った。し
Or
かし
maybe it depends on the
あの戦
compass.
火にまみれた時代、
I'll have a look on the compass,
一
see
国
if
の
they
平
line
和で
up.
もかなり贅沢なものだった。最後、彼女が見つけたのは今の地中の塩という場所だ。
でもその安らぎもモラクスに壊された。
そんな古臭い伝説の話よりも早く封印を解除しよう。せっかくヒントがあるんだから。さあさあ。
陽光は東、絶運は西、計作は北。このヒントがあれば、お前もわかるだろ。
That was easier than expected.
無用の争いを避けるため遺跡に入る前に一つ提案があるんだが。
なんでしょう。
Hello?
契約を結んで
Okay,
ほ
there
し
we
い
go.
内
Oh,
容
it
は
takes its time.
順番に物を取る。一度に一点のみ。誠意を示すため俺はカウントしなくていい。
Okay, I will be Alibaba while I'm not taking anything apart from the lamp.
チャンスを諦めるのか。
Paimon, shut
俺は
up!
認めない。
We can't take
こ
anything.
の半人前の考古学者と収穫を当分しろってな。
Paimon would so be a boo. If you don't know, I'm talking
そ
about
れはこっ
Aladdin.
ちのセリフよ。塩の魔人の文化財
I
は
didn't
台
make
無し
that
になるわ。
obvious.
絶対に無理。
What was it that he picked up? What did that
も
dude
し
pick
契約
up?
を結べないのな
I
ら
think in the film it was like a ruby of some kind, or maybe like a red diamond. I think it was a ruby, yeah,
二人の判断に
that it
任せる。
picked up. And then,
それは
of course, Aladdin picked up the lamp.
塩の魔人の宝物。
Although,
その
would it not count for the carpet too? Because the carpet was part of the world, and I know they touched that carpet. So you're telling me that when they touched the carpet, it
塩
didn't
の魔
like
人の真相を見
trigger
つけた
the
ら
whole like closing of the tomb? It's kind of surprising that, because it technically is an object within the whole realm of it all, you know. I just found that bit very, very weird in Aladdin.